family, Iridium. Hope you're doing all right. Bit of Thrash for you now. So, I saw this come up actually yesterday. I got a notification, I think it was on Facebook actually, saying from AFM Records, because I'm a subscriber. Great label, AFM Records. Saying some melodic Thrash song coming out tomorrow. I haven't heard of this band before either. So Paradox. They got an album coming out on September the 24th this year, obviously, called Heresy 2. So I don't know if it's, obviously it sounds like the carry on from maybe their last album, I don't know. But I thought, bit of melodic Thrash, that sounds a bit like me. Well, I like Thrash music, but it has to be melodic. Hopefully the singer's not screaming and shouting or growling or anything like that. He's a good singer. I don't mind a bit of harsh vocals as long as I can hear all the lyrics and stuff like that. I'm a bit picky with my Thrash, let's put it that way. But I don't mind it as heavy as fuck as long as he's a good singer. So, Paradox, Mountains and Caves, like I said. So it says on here, a little synopsis below, one of the more atmospheric tracks off the band's upcoming album. German thrash power metal legends Paradox show the entire variety of their sound with the new single Mountains and Caves. So what it's saying is this will give me an idea of what this band are like with every little bit of music they do. And it's interesting, it says thrash stroke power metal. I mean, you know, there's a lot of bands that are venturing into that, veering into the power metal, especially like they were proper thrash. I mean, Artillery have brought an album out this year, which really verged on power metal a lot, even though they're a thrash band from the 80s, or was it early 90s, but I think the 80s. And of course, you've got Flotsam and Jetsam. I mean, they're a real mixture of thrash and power metal, but both of them bands have got great singers. That's why I like them. So there you go. So without further ado, this is 5 minutes and 13 seconds long. Really looking forward to this. Since it popped up on my phone, I thought, fucking love a bit of thrash. I love a bit of thrash, like I said, and it said melodic and that, so AFM Records and all. What a fucking great label they are. I was saying about this earlier on. There's another song I did from AFM. Absolutely great label, and they're signing some great bands and mixture as well. You've got melodic bands, melodic hard rock, metal bands, thrash bands, so they really mix it up on their label. They're a fucking great label. So Paradox, Mountains and Caves. I'm fucking excited about this. Here we go. I might be disappointed. Hopefully it's all right. Here we go. going to stop it there. I know it's a bit of a weird place for me to stop it, but about halfway through, it's fucking, I love it, man. I mean, this is proper old school sort of thrash, it sounds to me. I like his voice. I mean, he's not particularly a great singer. You know, he's, you know, some of them bands I mentioned before, Flotsam and Jetsam, Artillery and others, you know, even Anthrax, they're great singers they've got in their band. They can, you know, this guy is a sort of a more of a basic sort of thrash vocalist, but he's not shouting at all, which is cool, and I can hear everything, and I think it really suits the music as well. I think he does a great job, and I think it just suits that old school thrash for sure. Musically, I love it. I love the fast parts. I love the beginning, and then when it went into that classic old school thrash riff, and there was a really speedy part as well, like was just before the chorus when it really fucking sped up. It was like giving it some real dig, 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 dig. I fucking love that. I thought it was great. I love the old school riffing on this. It's absolutely great. There's nothing bad about it at all. This is what I want from my thrash. It's melodic, it's fast at times, it's not extreme, you know what I mean? This is like metal stroke thrash metal for me. You know, it's easy to listen to, it's not just too much. It's great, it's absolutely great. I love it, I absolutely love it. I think everyone does a brilliant job on this. All the musicians are fucking excellent. I really like it. I haven't heard of this band before, I don't know why, but I'm going to check them out now. Anyway, let's listen to the rest of this. I really love some of the guitaring as well that you get in thrash. So I'm really looking forward to some great solos. Hopefully there will be some. Here we go. Rest of this song now. I won't stop it again.
From horizon to horizon, towering with majesty, filling out you to the sky. Run for the mountain. They wait us run through the darkness. Run for the mountain. To mountain land.
Fucking hell. Love that bit. Fucking hell, that was mental. It was fun. I thought it was going to actually have some different tempo changes. Even though there was different tempo changes, it got faster. But it was, I was expecting, don't know why, I expected something a bit fucking doomy and heavier at parts. I don't know why I thought it was going to go into that, but it kept at that full throttle speed, which I don't mind. That's cool, that's what thrash is all about. The guitaring, what can you say about that? The fucking shredding going on there, the fucking amazing fucking guitar work on them solos was just mental. I don't know about the production on this, the mix. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just, you know, when you want to feel them guitars when they hit a chord, you want to feel it fucking hit you there with Thrash. You really want to hear that, feel that bassy sort of, you know, 5 minutes alone Pantera guitar sound. That's what I wanted to hear, you know. I didn't really get that, but it might be just because it's a YouTube video and, you know, when it actually comes out, it'll be a bit different. But I'm not saying it was bad, the production. I've heard better probably, especially guitar-wise. But the song itself is fucking great. It's even quite catchy at the end. Some people probably think I'm mad, but you could hear over that chorus became more and more catchy as it went on. A great job by Paradox. Looking forward to the album, September the 24th. Coming out, Heresy 2 on AFM Records. I'll see you next time.